I would like to take this moment at this time because I know from personal experience the effects that suicide has on families and on individuals who have had loved ones or people to commit that act out of hopelessness and desperation and out of a place where they don't see any hope, is one that I would like to address for those who are in a desperate situation. It could be that you are a young gay Mormon that is still under the control and supervision of your parents. I would say to you, and I don't want to read this, I would say to you, Jesus loves you. He died for you. And He accepts you. He wants to be in relationship with you. Don't let this religion come between you and Him. Don't let any religion or any pastor, preacher, or any doctrine come between you and the relationship that Jesus wants to have with you. His grace is sufficient for you. God's grace is sufficient for you. You may be someone who could care less either way, because deep down inside, you really don't believe in anything, and all of it is bunk to you. That if that is you, God's grace is sufficient for you, my friend. God's grace was sufficient for me. A man who was at a hopeless situation. I was desperate. I was in a situation where I was going to lose my marriage. I was going to lose my family. I was going to lose everything. I'd already lost a brother. And then I lost my faith in the Mormon religion, which I grew up in. But God had other plans for Warren Puckett. And it's not because He loves me any more than He loves you. It is because the grace of God found its way in my heart. I opened up and I received what God was freely and willing to give. It is the grace of God, friends. It is the grace of God. It is not after all you can do. It is not how many times you make it to the temple. It is not how many times you resist saying a cuss word or doing whatever it is that you do. It is a relationship that you have with God that will change your heart and will change your life in the process. And that will enable you to have God's righteousness working out of you. You're not working for anything. You've chosen Him because He chose you first. I pray that if you are LDS, that you will consider these things